Alright, what's going on, guys? Are you ready for a massive eBay unboxing? And I mean, this is big. This thing is heavy. I believe the front of this, without showing you my address, it's 1.3 kilograms. So that is almost 3 pounds of pure Dungeon Dice monsters. So in here are 2 different lots of a lot of cards and figures that I purchased from the same seller, as well as a couple sealed booster packs. So let's go ahead and just start opening this up here, and we'll take a look at what it is, and I'll kind of show you them and talk about the cards and figures as we get to see them. But yeah, this is a massive order. 3 pounds of Dungeon Dice monsters, figures, and cards. Alright, let's open this up. There's so much stuff in here. Alright, let's start taking these out. What do we got? Alright, those are... Oh, and there... I didn't even know I ordered this too. I didn't know that came with it. Alright, and there's dice in here. Alright, where do I begin? I guess we could look at the figures first. The cards next. Let's go ahead and move this. Alright. These are most of the figures. I think there's actually one more bag of figures. Most of these are repeats, and most of these I do not need. But there were a couple in here that I still need, that I don't have. And the price was just too good to pass up on. So let's go ahead and let's look at bag number 1. Looks like we got 2 of these jellyfish. Now this is a figure that I did need. Obviously I don't need both. But one of these is going to get added to my collection. So 2 little jellyfish figures. Is this... Who plays this? Mako Tsunami? Anyway, let's move that over. Carabona something warrior. Got one of these, so don't need this one. All the ones that I don't need, that I already have, I'm just going to end up selling them, and hopefully I can make some money back off of these lots. 2 Mystic Horsemen. Again, already have these. This is actually a pretty good monster. When we look at the cards, I could maybe go over their stats and their effects. But 2 Mystic Horsemen. 2 Beaver Warriors. Also have this, actually got a couple of these. This is actually an extremely common one. I pulled a couple of these from booster packs. They seem to pop up on eBay regularly. What else do we got here? Red Archery Girl, a little bit rare. I think this is booster pack 3. Kind of booster pack 1 and 2 are really common. 3 is still pretty common, but the pieces start to get a little bit rare. I think she's in 3. She might be in 2. I don't know, but she doesn't come up as often as some of these other figures. But Red Archery Girl, already got one of those. Killer Needle. Basic kind of plain monster. Crawling Dragon. Already got one of those. This one with the weird name. She's also got a pretty good effect. We could talk about that later. 2 Parent Dragons. Pretty good effects. And these guys I think are really well made. Even more so than a lot of these other ones. Just the design, and for some reason even the plastic feels a little different. It's kind of like a matte finish. It looks really nice. 2 13th Graves. Another pretty good effect. Again, all these are just repeats. So far the only new one was that jellyfish. This is actually a new one too. The beautiful Head Huntress, the absolute worst monster in Dungeon Dice Monsters. A level 3 monster I think has like 20 HP, 10 attack, 10 defense, something like that. Not good at all, but I don't have one of these just because I really didn't want to buy one. But if it comes with the lot, I guess it's alright. Basic Insect. Again, got one of these already. All the ones, I don't know if I said it, all the ones I have doubles of, I'm just going to end up selling. Silver Fang. I think this is also a pretty nicely designed and crafted figurine. Good detail on the fur. Got one of those already. Mushroom Man. Got a couple of these. I think I bought one and ended up pulling one out of a booster pack. But there's Mushroom Man. Oh, this is a new one. Megasonic Eye, I believe it is. For some reason, this guy does not come up for sale too often. All these other figures that I've shown you so far, they've at least been for sale several times on eBay over the last several months. This one, though, is not. This lot that I bought, I think, comes with a couple of these, so I'm sure we'll see it in the other pack. But that's the only one that the only ones I've seen for sale. I've never seen them for sale besides in this lot. Not necessarily a great monster, but yeah, just another one to the collection. And my first ever item. I've never bought items just because I don't think I would enjoy playing them, and I think for the most part, at least the items that were released in Dungeon Dice Monsters are not very good. So I don't really want to waste space in my collection, or if I play, I don't want to waste space in my hand/deck with items, so I didn't really want them. The lot came with, I believe, one item. I don't even remember what it is. I can't read Japanese, and all the item figures look the same. Yeah, I don't remember. Once we get into the cards, maybe I'll be able to figure that out. But let's open up this second pack here. There's a bunch more figures. There's so many figures in these lots. Let's take a look at some of these. Alright, one of them came broken. You can probably glue that back on. So this is a cool one. This is a slightly more expensive one. Sanga of Thunder, level 4 monster. I already got one of these as well, so this one's going for sale. I am a little disappointed, though, that they did not come out with either the other two pieces of Gate Guardian or the actual Gate Guardian monster. This is the only Gate Guardian kind of figure that they made in Dungeon Dice Monsters. I think it would have been cool if they either came out with a Gate Guardian with just like a massive stat line, or at least with the Suijin and, is it Kazujin, I think, to pair up with this guy. That would have been pretty cool. Another one of these. Ooh, this one feels like it's about to break. But yeah, forgot her name. Something Megami or something like that. We got a couple of feral imps here. I guess one of them was broken. We can glue that back on. And then two still in good shape feral imps. So let's put those here on the side. Mystical Elf. Solid figure from Booster Pack 1. Actually, I also just got one of these a week ago or something like that. I'm kind of disappointed because I spent a lot of money and a lot of time over the last several weeks and months kind of just buying either small lots or buying these figures individually. And then these two giant lots just came up for a really good price about 2 weeks ago. So I ended up buying them anyway. But yeah, I wish I wouldn't have bought all those figures earlier if I knew these were going to come up. Now here's something pretty cool. I guess another one of these figures came broken, but we could glue that back on. It's Armored Zombie. So these are kind of my first variant figures. So what they did in Dungeon Dice Monsters is some figures come in variants. Most of them are either normal or clear, especially some of the nice ones like Obelisk. Blue Eyes comes in a clear version. But this is Armored Zombie, so you can see they're different. One is a little bit lighter, one's a little bit darker. I believe the dark variant is the rare one, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm not sure. But anyway, these two, it's the same monster, just they look slightly different. I already have one of these dark ones, so I think I'm just going to end up keeping the light one just to have the different one, and I'll end up selling the other two. A couple more Megasonic Eyes. So I think this came with 4 of them. So I already showed you one, there's 3 more right here, which is weird. I haven't seen one for sale. And then this lot ended up having 4 of them. Oh, there's another feral imp, so I guess there's 4 in here. Our Dark Chimera, something like that. Again, a little disappointed because I literally just bought this figure like a couple days before I saw these lots for sale. And I didn't overpay for it, but knowing that it came in this lot, I kind of wish I didn't buy it. But yeah, looks like we got one of those. This is another cool one. Forgot this guy's name, like Tayo something. Again, not, well, I guess it is rare because I don't see this for sale a lot, but it's from either Booster Pack 2 or 3, and Booster Pack 2 and 3 are somewhat common. 3 is a little bit rarer. Oh, this guy's got some damage on it. Hopefully there's another one in the pack, in the lot. But yeah, this is a pretty cool monster, so I did want this guy because I don't have one. A couple Shadow Ghouls. I already got one of these, but here's two more that I'm hopefully going to sell. Another Carabona something warrior, Carabala? I don't know. But yeah, one of these guys. I already showed you one earlier. A Yoranzo, which I already have. I mean, almost all of these are doubles and repeats, but couldn't pass up this lot. So there's a Yoranzo. Zombie dragon, where's a crawling dragon? I mean, they look almost identical, because in the anime, who was it, Bones? Someone summoned this one first, and then he got destroyed and came back as a zombie. But yeah, crawling dragon, zombie dragon. Dark Assailant. This guy is also pretty bad. Not beautiful Headhuntress level bad. He has an effect that revolves around items, and if you don't play items, he's more or less useless. It's also a level 3 monster with somewhat mediocre stats. I guess he's a level 3 because of his ability to kind of work around these. He can move them in the dungeon and negate their effects. But again, if you don't play items, he's somewhat useless. So there's another pack. Let's open this one up. Let's see what's in here. Oh, alright, there's smaller packs inside the big pack. Oh, I think these might be some starter set pieces, which I also got in a lot. This one's not. This is Guy the Fierce Knight. Another solid figure, level 4, pretty good stat line. You can also attack flying monsters. 2 magical dragons, magician dragon, forgot the name, but also a really good monster. Might be one of the top 5 monsters in the game, actually, with his effect. Another mystical elf, second one of those. An Orgoth the Relentless. Another, actually, a lot of not the booster pack, the starter set monsters are really good. This guy comes in the Japanese starter set. Twin-headed dragon from the starter set, not really good, but you gotta throw some bad monsters in there. Crocosaurus, also from the starter set. This one doesn't seem to be broken. I have 2 of these, and they're both, the sword is broken on both of them. This is super fragile and delicate, but this one doesn't seem to be broken, so maybe I'll keep this one. Mighty Mage, another starter set figure. Thunderball, a super iconic starter set figure. Another crawling dragon. Let's open up this pack, see what's in here. What is this? Monster Lord. I am kind of glad I got another one of these. I already got a couple of them. This one's slightly broken. I kind of want to turn one of these guys into a keychain, so maybe I'll do that with this one. Blast Lizard, probably the most broken creature in Dungeon Dice Monsters. Another zombie dragon. A lot of repeats in here. 2 more beautiful Headhuntresses. I mean, no one really wants these guys. Still don't know what the creators were thinking when they came up with this. It should be a level 1, maybe a level 2 figure. No way it should be a level 3. Alright, so I am happy with a Nico Gal. I do have one of these, but it's a little damaged. This one looks to be in good shape. So this one's going in my collection. I'll probably end up selling the damaged one. Another Thunderball. Our first Strike Ninja, but it's also out of the starter set, super common. Another Blast Lizard. A broken Knight of Twin Swords from the starter set. These guys break fairly easily as well. I got a couple broken ones. You can just glue that right back on. And that might be all the monsters. Actually, let me reach down here. I think there's more. And there's a couple more in this pack along with the cards. I wasn't lying when I told you this was a massive lot. I mean, look at that already. Let's go ahead and open this up. What's back here? Another Feral Imp, so I think that's 4 of them in this lot. 2 more Dark Assailants, so I believe that is now 3 of them in the lot. A Gator Dragon, I think that's its name. from the starter set. Dark Fire Dragon. So this is another one that I wanted. A little bit broken there, but nothing some super glue can't fix. That's disappointing. Someone wrote their name on it. So I have the card for this, but I don't have the figure, so I figured I'll pick up the figure. But yeah, a little disappointing. Someone wrote their name on the bottom there. Don't really want it with the name, but for now I guess I'll add it to my collection. So I believe that is it for the figures. Let's take a look at these cards. I'll just kind of flip through these real quick. I think the figures are a lot cooler than the cards. But, oh, there's so many. I'm not gonna, yeah, I guess I'll flip through them. Beautiful Head Huntress, awful stat line. If there's a noteworthy one, I'll probably talk about it. If not, I'll just kind of roll through these quickly. Mage, Mystic Elf, couple Thunderballs, Feral Imp. Oh, ooh, okay, Blue Eyes White Dragon. I forgot this was in the lot. So I got the Blue Eyes White Dragon card. I don't remember seeing the Blue Eyes White Dragon figure. So hopefully it's still in the box. If not, someone's going to get a very strongly worded email from me. More cards. The cards, some of them are in okay shape, but a lot of them are a little damaged. Yeah, they're not in the best shape, but that's all right. Let's see what else we got down there. These are just the tiles. I might just open up one of those to show you. More cards. Actually, it's a Trap Bandit. That's what the item figure was, which I think might be one of the worst items in the game. Now these are all individually sleeved. So Trap Bandit, when someone steps on it, they just lose all their traps, which is, I don't think is that good. And this Jellyfish, Mushroom Man, classic Beaver Warrior, Red Archery Girl. So yeah, these are just all the cards that go along with the figures. It would take way too long for me to go over all these effects and whatnot, so I'm not going to do that. But where is that Blue Eyes? Did they really not include the Blue Eyes? What's in here? I thought these were Crest counters. They're not Crest counters. Well, actually they are. I think they are Crest counters, but not the Crest counter that I wanted. These are the version 1 Crest counters. Before they added the abacus, I think that's the word, you had to collect these little, tiny little chips, just made out of cardboard. Dropped one. Oh well. But yeah, in Gen 2, or I guess in Starter Set 2 when they came out with it, they were smart and added the abacus. And then this is just a damage counter. Let me actually look for the Blue Eyes. I don't think, did I just miss it? No, there's no Blue Eyes on the table. These are more of the dice/dungeon packs. This is one of the booster sets that I bought. I'm not going to open the sets here. I'll do that in a separate video, but where is the Blue Eyes? Is he just mixed up somewhere in here? Alright, he's not in there. These are booster set 4, by the way, a little bit rarer. A lot of really, really cool monsters in booster set 4. So when I open that up, hopefully I get some cool stuff. But yeah, I don't think he included Blue Eyes, which is really upsetting. Alright, yeah. And then all that's left in the box are more dice and more dungeon paths. So, did I really miss Blue? No, there's no Blue Eyes here. Alright. So I guess I'm going to have to send this guy an email, because he included the Blue Eyes card, but no Blue Eyes figure. Alright, anyway. Hope you like this really big unboxing. I got some cool stuff out of it. Stay tuned for a separate video where I actually open up these two booster 4-packs. And yeah, I'm going to end up probably putting a bunch of these on eBay, so stay tuned for those. Or if you want, you could shoot me a message in the comments here. Leave me a comment what you're interested in, and I will do my best to give you a pretty fair price for them. And yeah, got a whole bunch of new ones for the collection, a whole bunch of duplicates, but I am very happy with this purchase. Now I just gotta see if I can get my Blue Eyes White Dragon it from that guy. Alright, see you guys later.